Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So I am on a roll here because I have another little field note size junk journal to share with you. So the field note size is actually 3.5 by 5.5. And it's just so cute. I absolutely love the size. And yeah, I'm having fun with the size right now. So I like them because, well, first of all, if you know me, you know I love anything small. And this is small, but it's not so small that you can't use it. It is still very user friendly, which I like, but at the same time, it's little. So this one here, I'm calling it First Love because once I undo this, I will show you why. I use this playing card and it just kind of reminds me of like first love or something. So it's the playing card, and then I have some, actually I think these are both curtains, if I'm remembering correctly. I think they are. They were in my Happy Mail that I got from my friend Alicia, as well as this wallpaper, and I love this wallpaper. It's like an embossed, but it's like soft wallpaper, so it is a soft cover. And then I added some vintage trim on the bottom here, and let's go inside. So on the inside, the actual wallpaper is lined with coffee dyed paper, and then this vintage music paper. I also added that just to give it a little bit something extra. So that is, let me make sure I'm in frame. Perfect. And I already kind of zoomed the camera in a little bit, so hopefully you can see everything. All right, so the first page, and I did use, just like the last field note size junk journal that I did, this one also has a lot of vintage ephemera and like pages. Like, this is a vintage music page. But you'll see as we go through again. So here I have a little pocket, and then I have a little glassine bag. And in the glassine bag, there is a little vintage matchbook cover, but it fit perfectly in there, so I used that. And then this, and I did have another video, and I actually don't know if it's uploaded yet, but if you watch my channel, once that video uploads, you'll recognize it from a purchase that I made. And then I lined the bottom with some crocheted trim, and then the vintage flower appliques. So in the pocket, this is a Tim Holtz bingo card, so that's not vintage, but this one is. It says Frederick Lutz on it. And it's just a little, I don't know if it's a calling card or, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it is vintage. All right, and then we have a little vintage book page. Here's a little koala there. And this man right here. Here, we have some tickets there, and this is a Tim Holtz ephemera piece. And then when this is coffee dyed children's writing paper. Another little vintage book page. Again, this is from my Happy Mail. And here there's a little Jane Austen quote. Silly things do cease to be silly if they are done by sensible people in an impudent way. I might be saying that wrong. But this, it flips up and then it flips down, so you have all that extra journaling there. And then Tim Holtz flower, and inside we just tucked a little something or other back there. This is the bottom half of a guest check, so you'll see the top half towards the back of the book. So here's a little bag. I just did some layering on the front. We have some vintage music paper, and then these two stickers are from my sticker book. And there's a tag in here. It's coffee dyed, but it's blank because I thought it'd be a great, if you wanted to do something yourself on it, either collage on it, write on it, or use it, to make another tuck spot. So I didn't do anything with that tag in there. Some more vintage music paper. Here we have a little pocket that I made with an index card. So behind the pocket, we have a tuck spot, vintage movie trivia, and then this is one of those Five Below cards that I have. And those tuck in back there. And in the front here, This is from my eBay haul that you'll see a video eventually uploaded. And then this is is it a cigarette card or a tea card? I can't remember. But this one has the state of New Mexico on it. Oh, there's a glare. But yeah, so. But it's little and it fits in there. It's a children's book page. I'm not sure if this is vintage or not, though. This one is. This is from, it's 1909, 1910. So that is really vintage. And I did reinforce the fold just so it doesn't rip. But, I mean, obviously don't like tug at it or rip at it because it is vintage. Well, no, it is antique. Here I did a little flip up and flip down. And then I have some crocheted trim and a little flower. And I'm not sure where I got those. I think I did get them from Alicia too, in another Happy Mail, probably from several years ago. And here's another little, I don't think this is vintage, but it's a little advertisement from, I think from a magazine, just because the feel of the page feels like a magazine. And then here we have a little tally card. And, oops. So you can do something in here if you want. You can cover it and then write in it, or you can put pictures in it if you want. Up to you. And then in here, these are two Tim Holtz ephemera pieces. They're not vintage, they're just reproductions. There we go. And then let's see. Oh yeah. This is, I believe, part of like a sewing pattern, because see, it has all the different, well, there's measurements there, and here it says the leg cuff. So yeah. So here is a little envelope, and inside the envelope we just have this little card that you can use for some extra journaling. And then this is a Tim Holtz ephemera piece. So now a little flip up there. And then here we have two tags. Those aren't vintage. And then I just also stuck this little ticket in there. Again, that's not vintage either. But the music paper is. Oh, and I have the little butterflies here that I also got in my Happy Mail. And I covered up, this is the other side of that advertisement or whatever it is. But I figured, you know, why not put some coffee dyed paper here? That way it can be utilized for writing. And then another little flip up here. And in here we have a vintage photo. And this one, it does say Burns Statue Square, I think. I'm not sure. But wherever that was, I'm sure it's, I don't know, Burns Square. I'm not sure. But it is definitely vintage. So I thought that was really fun. And then we have the two playing cards. And there's the back side of that vintage, I don't know, the one that, it's kind of like a calendar page, I guess. Here's the other side of the little book page there. And still lots of room, you know, for writing and things. Here's another little pocket that I made with the index card. And these are both vintage. This is a little, I sometimes get confused the difference between the cigarette cards and the tea cards. So this is, it's one or the other. I'm not really sure which, but one of them. And here's also a little vintage bus tickets. Like they're like little passes to go on the bus. And then here we have that in the back. And in this bag here, here's a vintage matchbook. And I believe, well, it says 9 Fisherman's Grotto on the front, San Francisco. So it's from San Francisco, but I thought that was kind of cute. Plus, it also is a really nice fit into the bag. And again, I did some layering with some stickers and then put it all on the vintage music. Here's the front of that guest check. And then another Jane Austen quote there. Laugh as much as you choose, but you will not laugh me out of my opinion. And then that flips up and flips down for some extra journaling. And I don't know if you saw on the last little quote behind it, there's a little, I think it's like tulle that I also got in my Happy Mail. And then a little vintage book page. And then here, this here is Tim Holtz ephemera, but these are both vintage coupons. Well, this is the B&W coupon, and this is the Raleigh coupon. Coupon. So those stick right in there. And then we have this little envelope here, and in the envelope is a little slide. And I don't know if you can see what's on the slide, but it looks like there's two people in front of a house. So nothing, you know, not a bad picture, but a little fun picture. So I put that in there. And let's see. Here is another little glassine bag. And in here I put, sorry, I'm at a weird angle. This is a vintage milk bottle cap. And then behind we have, again, a little cigarette card, tea card, one or the other. And this is the state of Indiana. And then we have these two. So those, again, with this one, I left it blank. So you can do whatever you want with it, or you can just, you know, leave it in there and write on it. And then here is the back, my little signature. So this little one here, again, it's called First Love, and I love this little image on the front there. It is available on my Etsy. If you are interested, I will leave a link to the journal in the description box below. And while I'm on a roll, I do have another idea for a journal in my head, so I think I will get on that right away. Nice big chunky one here. So yeah, so as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.